Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy days, happy Tuesday, and welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you all here. Thanks for being here today. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Gotta do one thing. Just one little thing here, then we will go. All right, my bad. Yo, Bunny Lord, what's up? Hey, welcome back. Welcome, and welcome back. Man, 3 welcomes, holy moly. Hope you all have been doing well today. Thanks for coming by. Vikas, what's up? Welcome back, dude. Glad to see you. Happy Tuesday and happy April 16th. Here in the US, today's a very happy day, or a very sad day for a lot of people because tax day was yesterday. So everyone, had to do all their taxes. So they either lost a lot of money or got a good refund. Yo, Genta, what's up? Happy April 16th. You too, friend. Thanks for being here. Hope it's been a good week for you all and had a great weekend. Definitely. I was looking through some stuff on The Verge today, and I just got excited to see what the Galaxy Fold is really all about. So I'm interested to check it out and see how it is. I'm not going to really read too much of this article for our tech news today, but more so just get an idea of some images around there, maybe a couple snippets here and there, but very interested to see some hands-on look at this. I got some refund. Oh, awesome. Getting refunds are always good. I've been waiting 46 minutes to get into a Minecraft server, and I'm only in queue place 34. Jesus. Dude, what type of Minecraft server is that? Wow. Dude, Minecraft is popping off. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with some tech news today. Apparently there's a great article of hands-on about the Galaxy Fold. I don't know if any of you have looked at it yet. I certainly have not, so I'm interested to see anything cool, anything new. The folding screen is good as long as you don't stare at the crease. Alright, so this GIF already, I mean, that's pretty sick, right? Like that's pretty cool, except you can totally see the crease right there in the middle. Maybe it's just the glare, maybe looking straight at it doesn't really matter. But I don't know, not only that, I just think it's too fat, man. I just think it's too big. I'm not a fan. Phones have gone so skinny these days, even though that display looks incredible though. It literally looks like a painting. If you think of it as a phone, it's ridiculous. Super tall, much thicker than any phone out there when it's closed. There's a little gap when you fold it up because the screen can't be fully folded flat. Oh, the front screen is tiny. Even though it's 4.6 inches, it feels much smaller because it's so narrow, because it sits inside such a tall phone. Oh man. Also, does that crease get worse after time? So we, a couple weeks back, we read an article about how Samsung's testing it. They did tons of tests on it, and I think they said it had, don't quote me on this, but it was around 200,000 folds for the life of the device. Something like, some huge number like that. Yeah, but essentially it is a small tablet that just happens to fold. But yeah, wow, it's like this. It's literally like a remote control or something. Like a car key. The hinge mechanism is really solid too. It closes with a satisfying snick, and it has a springiness to it when you open it. There's some magnets that hold it firmly closed. And try as I might, I haven't been able to open it one-handed. But I have been able to hold it one-handed, even one open. Okay. Yeah, so it's like the problem is if you buy this, excuse me, you buy this as a phone, right? And you get a much smaller screen than more typical phones, and then you want to use it as like just a phone. I don't know. Like, you're gonna get so used to using it as it being fully open that why are you ever gonna want to use it like this? The server is basically the world to scale, and like factions where you claim and land and grow claim parts of the world. Oh, that's really cool, Bunny Lord. Nice. Man, just keep hanging in there, dude. You'll get in there. Yeah, this is it's way too narrow. I agree. Okay, so it's a 7.3 inches, is nearly 4:3 aspect ratio. It gets plenty bright, and you can use it fully flat or with a fold sort half open like a paperback. I said above you can see the crease from an angle, but it's mostly disappearing when you looking at it head on. Okay. You can also feel the crease, which is a little disconcerting, but you get over it. The photo above makes it look much worse than it is in person. Where's the actual crease? Oh, is it, maybe it's this one he's talking about? That notch does get in the way sometimes. YouTube, for example, is cut off on full screen videos, although Samsung will allow you to hide the notch with a black bar across the top of the display. So much of the current C Galaxy devices. Okay. Huh. Alright. Alright. It it looks like two iPod touches just like stacked right on top of each other. Man, this is interesting. So yeah, I was saying earlier that it can't fully close both screens. I wonder why. Properly resizing apps has been an Android bugbear since forever, but Samsung and Google have worked together to fix that for a lot of apps. A side effect of that work is that Samsung is able to let you do 2 or 3 tiled split screen apps. You slide over from the right edge of the screen to pull up a dock of recently used apps and tap one to open it up in split view. Then you can do it again and open up a third one, which is split on the right. Active windows are indicated by little lozenge-shaped bars at the top of each app. Oh yeah, like this. Okay. That's pretty dope. Just get 2 phones and software for extending the screens over Wi-Fi. You just like duct tape them together. Every time you want to open it, you just cut it, just open it up, and you're good to go. Well, that's pretty wild though. You can drag them around and resize the screens. That's cool. Yeah, so I guess here you can see that crease a lot more. But right here, it's like, I don't notice it. I don't see it. All this should be familiar to Samsung fans, as these features are based on a lot of the popover and Windows work the company has introduced with its One UI software. But for everybody else, it could be a little confusing. Finally, there's no getting around the blunt fact that Android apps are not as good on big screens as iPad apps. But again, it's not so offensive since the screen is a bit smaller. Okay. Time for a glorious shower. Thanks for stopping by, Genta. Appreciate you being here, like always, friend. Have a fantastic shower. Snapdragon 855 processor, 12, holy shit, 12 gigs of RAM? That's a lot of RAM. 512 gigabytes of storage. The cameras are similar to what you'd find on that phone, but there are more of them. The battery is a 4300 milliamp hour with cells on both sides of the fold. Whether that's not enough for Samsung's claimed full day of use screen, this large is anybody's guess. Wow. Why do people complain about the size and it looks? A phone is a phone. The crease is basically unavoidable. Well, I don't think people are complaining. I mean, I just think that people are, expecting a certain quality, right? And so, like, I think for a lot of people, at least for me, one reason why I wouldn't want to buy this is because, one, I don't want to use Android OS. But secondly, I don't see the use of this. And I think a lot of people, unless you actually see it in person, the crease can be really deterring. I mean, I think everyone, the first thought is like, is that screen actually going to hold up? Or is the screen actually that good where you won't notice a crease in the middle? Okay, so a couple cameras. Makes sense, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yes, there are rough edges in the software, and the folding screen doesn't feel as premium as other screens in this price category. There are still plenty of reasons to turn your nose up to the Galaxy Fold, especially at $2,000. It's wild. Wild. But you shouldn't turn your nose up to the whole idea. Samsung has accomplished something special here, even though there's more work to be done. For sure. For sure. Oh, here's some more pictures of the crease area. Yeah, I guess like at an angle, it's cool because straight on you can't feel it. They're saying that you can't see it, but when you go over it, you can feel it. I don't know. I guess I could see this phone being for some people. I'm curious to see how the sales are. I personally wouldn't purchase this phone. Even if I wasn't part of the iOS ecosystem, you know? It's cool though. It's cool to see someone finally did it because it's been in the talks for a while. So I guess we'll see what happens next. See what upgrades come, what other companies come out with these devices. Should be nice. But all right, let's get into some code, folks. Let's get into some code here. Oops. Today we're working back on cycles. Oh, snap. Today's day 20? Holy moly. 8 more days to go until we should submit. So we actually have a lot to do. A lot of things that I wanted to get done. And I think this is a typical type of like app development problem. Sometimes you take more than you can actually do in a certain time frame, and so you got to cut some stuff out. So right now we're pretty much working on finishing up the app delegate and adding in a settings view, or like this pill bar to go ahead and create a new settings view. So these are kind of coupled together. The big thing I did want to get done for this update though was setting up some new notifications to go ahead and tell some like, hey, you just completed this cycle. Do you want to create a new cycle that does blah? I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that, which is going to be really sad, but we might be able to just push that over to our next 28 days and focus in on that. We also have a couple bug errors here. We definitely need to take a look at this and see what the heck is going on. Oh yeah, small spelling mistake here. This can definitely be fixed. What else do we got? Oh, the big thing I wanted to do was add new video for app page. I want to include a video for cycles on the App Store. I think I got a review on the App Store like a month ago or so, and it was saying like, I feel like an idiot because I don't know how to use this application. And I was like, one, that's they really just don't understand how to use it, or two, I'm not doing a good job at explaining in the onboarding flow. So I thought if we add a quick video of kind of like some of the features of cycles, people will be more familiar with it, right? And then hopefully it'll bring more traction to the platform anyways. So I would really like to do that within the next 8 days. I think that would be really fantastic. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We got to finish this stuff up first. And so today what we're working on is we're going to be getting this thing implemented. We got a little bit of this done on Friday? Yeah, last Friday, I think. Friday or Thursday. And basically now we're just going to go ahead and get some of the actions hooked up. We're going to start removing some of these toolbar actions up here. And yeah, hopefully we'll be good to go. And then we'll have to go ahead and add our settings view, and those should be really cool. So let's get started then. Let me go ahead and build up the app to show you where we stopped. We should have like a little green bar, I think, right now. Is my suggestion still there? Yeah, it's still there. Yep, it's just in the probably the suggestions section. We're gonna have to rework what we built, what we put together for this 28-day period. See what we got. Yeah, we're learning some cool things about kind of making this a component-ish flow. Well, yeah, so with this, if I can remember, we should have a little green bar on the bottom section of the screen. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So here's where our bar is gonna go, which will be good. I guess we can keep that because we're gonna need. Oh, no. Definitely don't want that. So like a lot of little nuances we're gonna need to do is like when this bar button pops up, we should probably, you know, hide that, or I guess we can even just have it navigate up with it. I don't know, but we got to test all those and make sure those all work properly. What do you plan on making next? I don't know what we're gonna do for the next update. I think what I've really wanted to do is just pretty much get the I want to get a lot of this stuff just done, and then really move on to like moving this all to Firebase, getting a couple more features in there, and then moving on to something else. I'm just not happy where Cycles is sitting right now. But I think we're gonna have to make like some sort of roadmap, really, to like, okay, by this date I want this done, that done, and this done, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's remove that. Yeah, so I realized that the constraints are actually just gonna happen I don't even know if I need this set layers. Yeah, this is my pill view controller. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to take that out. I want to check this. Make a cycle to finish your cycles. Yeah, dude. It's unfortunately not that easy. Alright, so this is my current cycle table view controller. Set constraints, we're not even using this. We actually set them down here. Maybe that was it? Oh, unless this actually was where I should be setting the background color. Yeah, I was trying to feel out where certain things need to go. So for example, action fill view. On view did load. We can set view.background color equals to green. All right. So at this point, basically what we've done is we set it up to, we have our action view that will set up a lot of all our views here. The only things we need to do here are actually hook up actions to them, which will basically, from our parent controller, we'll just kind of pass those actions along. So they'll string up and string down. Or we can even just add a delegate, honestly. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. And then in our action pill controller, this is what's going to handle all of our logic for our bar button, as well as some UI setup here. So like for this, we can do that. I think we can do view.frame.width. Oops. View.layer. Oops. We might be able to do the corner radius here. So it should be view.frame.width divide by 2. See if we get that in there. Alrighty, bunny. No, yeah, not. I believe that's not here yet. It would be on view did appear.
Very pure.
Or view will appear. No, not there yet. Oh, unless my frame actually isn't set up here yet, which is quite possible. Or my view. Because we're adding our constraints in here, so it would technically be at this point. Like right here. Dot corner radius, and this should just be view dot width, view dot frame dot width divided by 2. Yeah, so it should just be half of that. I think that should set it for us. Holy crap. Whoa. Well, that worked. It's definitely not what I'm looking for, though. Wowza. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's if I'm trying to make a circle, right? I'm definitely not trying to make a circle. I'm just trying to round out the corners here. Let's just try 4. Okay, so this is 256. I don't know how the corner radius was done on this. It's just a symbol. This is, yeah. I don't know how these symbols work here. It's definitely too much. I guess I can just kind of play around with it. I wanted to do it as a percentage of the view or of the width. kind of just guess around with it. Well, it's getting closer. Maybe just a tad bit more. Like a 25 point. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, so I'm also noticing when I'm holding here, it's actually scrolling my it's scrolling my view underneath, which is definitely not what I want. Yeah, that should definitely be fixed. Yo, Umorks, what's up, my guy? Welcome. How you doing, dude? Cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I need to set up something. Maybe in my controller here, we can have a... So action pill can go here, and we can set our action pill constraints here. Yeah, so it would have to be after we do the add child view controller. Or we just add it, we add it to our extensions here as well, which might be a better idea. So where are the constraints? Constraints, hello. Have I not set any constraints here? No, that's a lie. What's going on, Emorks? How's your day going, dude? Maybe, actually, I have not, when I think about it. Yeah, that would make sense that I haven't set anything in here yet. All the UI is set in other spots for the controller. Alright, I'm just going to throw this down here then. We'll just put this in a little helper section. We'll do setup constraints, or set constraints, really. Set action pill. Just game deving? Oh, nice, dude. Any cool cool jams coming up? Yeah, I just hate to have all that sitting in there when we can put it out here. And then this let delegate stuff, I'm just gonna comment out for now. Okay, cool. So here we do let action pill VC. We're gonna add our child view controller. We're gonna set basically the pill width, which is gonna be the width of the view multiplied by the percentage that we want, which I think I put at like 45% or something. Now we're gonna take that action view. We're gonna add it to our sub view with this fun stuff here. This is just sitting there for now, and then do some did move stuff and add our layer radius at this point. Layer stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. And then here, we can set up our background color to be build background color. Nice. I already did it. We don't want this. We don't need that. Here though, we want this, so our current constant stop fill background color. And so now that should give us our gray color. Just been working on a few personal things. Okay, cool, dude. Work's going well. You still feel a little stressed out? Oh, nice, bunny. What's up, Ravi? The architecture we're using is MVC. MVC. Oh, I forgot to actually call this here. So we do set action pill constraints. It's called set action pill. Why did I do that? So we grab our set action pill. At this point, we'll do our initial layout. Then we'll do action pill. Put that here. Do all that stuff. Now we should get the cool gray bar that we're looking for here. Nope, we don't get it. What did I do here? Let's see if it's part of the view hierarchy. No, it's not here either. Maybe what I need to do, I might need to create a property on here. That's so weird. So set action pill happens there. Let's try an if layout needed, which it might, but I don't think it should. Yeah, no. Okay, let's try bringing our action pill view controller outside of here. Just do action. So we'll do a let action pill VC equal a new action pill. Action pill view controller, which means we won't need this anymore. Then we can do action pill VC. Action pill VC, okay. Set action pill. Alright, let's try this now. Wonder if that might be it. If not, what we can do is we could actually try just moving this stuff out, and then we do our constraints. Yeah, it's not adding to the child. Which is, I don't understand why that's not happening now. So like, technically we could do something like this. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How much would a SwiftDev make a year? I have no idea. It's a great question. I think no matter what language you use, most software engineers make the same. It just depends on the area. Dude, I don't know what's going on here. How come when I move this out, it doesn't work? It's so weird. Like, if I take this and I replace this here, this is gonna work now. Yeah, Bunny Lord? Sucks, dude. If you want to play, you gotta play. Play and pay? Whoa. Alec, hello. Okay, no, so I changed something else apparently that messed this up. Oh, did I put in the wrong section? View did load. You would think that would work. But maybe it should have been in view did appear? Or view will appear? Let's try that out.
This is my second life, and it's hello paradise. The circles in your
What did I do? What the heck did I change? Alright, hold on. Let me back this up even more. I literally just copy and pasted what I was doing before. So I'm going to take all this out again. Because if this doesn't work, then that means I changed something somewhere else. I got to double check that. Yeah, so this should technically be working here like that. The unlimited players, holy moly. Unlimited players. Okay, so it is not working here, which means I changed something else somewhere else. I did that there, and then my action pill view. We didn't have anything in here. The only thing I had is this. And that. Let's see, maybe that's it? I don't see why though. That was it! Oh, interesting. Of course that was it. Which means I don't need this. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Okay, so the issue was our auto resizing mask wasn't working properly there. So now that we have this, one thing we should do is put an alpha on this for sure. I don't know. Do like a 0.7 alpha. Yeah, but if it's a new server, aren't these servers hosted by people? So they just might not literally have the infrastructure to properly make it work, you know? Ooh, that is way too late. That's 0.8. Wow, definitely still way too late. I only wanted a tiny bit. Just enough. Yeah, I think that might be okay. I think what I'm really looking for is more of a blur, but I think that should be pretty solid for now. Ugh. Okay, so now we have that. Let's go ahead and try adding in, or actually, let's go back here and set this up properly now, where we can officially get this working. Here, we can go ahead and make our helper function once more. And that will do here. And this will just be our private func. And then I did want to create this though up here. With that, because I do have a feeling we're going to need to use that in other. We're going to start needing to hook into that for other things as well. So let's make sure this works properly. Nice. Okay, looking good. Next is to add in our actions. So again, the actions that we're planning on doing, the one that we know for sure we'll have is going to be mute. Oops. Mute and our cogwheel here. I'm thinking about keeping the plus up here, and then we're gonna actually change this with like edit or something like that. So maybe the cogwheel in the middle, and then we'll have like edit and mute on the sides. Not sure yet, but let's at least export these. We do need these. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no, I actually just want this. This guy down here. So make exportable. We're gonna do a 1, a 2, and a 3. Bring that out to our desktop, and we will bring these bad boys in. All right, so first go to our assets here. We have symbols, and technically this would be in navbar items. So let's rename these first of all to like settings cog. If I can. Why does this not work sometimes? Sometimes when I try to rename it doesn't give me the option to. Let's call this settings cog. Yeah, that sounds good. Settings cog. There we go, that one worked. Bring those in navbar items. So that's there. Have it at all our sizes, which is good. And now what we're going to want to do is we'll probably create UI buttons, and then we'll just add these as images to our UI buttons. So the first thing that we're going to do is then go back to our action pill view. We have our pill container, and here we're going to say settings button. This is going to be a UI button here. Set this up here. And then we'll do let button equal a UI button here. I think we can init this with, no, we don't want to init with anything now, I guess, actually. And then button dot translate auto resizing to false. And then we will return the button. And then at this point, what we want to do is do a button dot, I think it's image view. Yeah, the button's image view dot image. Oh, I guess I never created an image at all. So an image view, it's just going to return as null. So what we should do is just set our UI image view here. We can init this with our image. Cool thing about this, oh no, we're gonna want to do it by a name. think I need to create the UI image first. Let's do that first. So inside this button, I guess the question is, do I want to create a UI image? Like, do I want to add that specifically on here? Or for each button? I think for each button it probably makes sense just to do its own. So let image equal UI image. And we'll knit that with this named property here. And this will be settings cog. I think I called it right. Settings cog, yeah. So we do that. And then we'll say button dot image view actually will equal a UI image view dot init with our image, which is our image here. Yeah, buddy. All right, so that should create our button. Oh, it's a get only property. Ooh. That's good to know. Didn't know that. A lot of things in the UI buttons are get only actually. Is this get only too? Get and set. Ah, gotcha. So we can actually just do this. Yeah. So essentially, instead of just making another property, we'll go ahead and do a button image view dot image equals whatever our image is here. And that's really all we need for these UI image views, you know? Yo, Code Phobia coming in with the 9. The 9-person raid. Dude, thank you so much for that, man. Highly appreciate you. I hope you had a great stream, and I hope you fixed your problem, man. Sorry that you're having issues, but thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for coming by. Yo, Bibisky! Holy. Dude, 8 months with Prime? Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Sub. Thank you so much for that, dude. Appreciate all your support, man. Thank you, thank you. You shaved your face? I didn't shave it, but I did trim it. I did do a big trim. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for that, man. Thanks for support. Next month, we're going to have our own Twitch child out in the world in chat, twitching away. Thanks so much for that, dude. Really appreciate you. You did? Oh, hell yeah, man. Super glad to see it. Everyone coming in from Code Phobia's channel, thank you for stopping by today. My name's Alec. We work on a 28-day project called Cycles. Every 28 days, we create an update for this iOS app and ship it to the App Store. And we use Swift and Xcode to create this iOS mobile app. And today, we're working on actually creating a new kind of like navigation view that is right over here. Working on creating this right now. So getting in there, we're starting to add some buttons and things like that. So yeah, buddy. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks again, Phobia. Appreciate you, dude. Glad you figured it out. Don't believe him. He's cleanly shaven. He just filled it with a Velt pen. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. My wife yesterday goes, wow, it looks so good, dude. She really called me dude. It looks so good. It looks like you've lost 20 extra pounds off your face. And I was like, thanks. You're so kind. Yeah, 5 o'clock shadow. Dude, it's those Middle Eastern genes, man. It's just like a crazy hair everywhere. Oh, man. All right, so here, now since we have our button, we need to now add that to our pill container. So once our pill container is here, basically what we're going to want to do here, what are we going to want to do here then, friend? We're going to say pill container dot add subview, and that's going to be our settings button. Yeah, and then we'll add our constraints here. The typical for each. is active equal to true. Yeah, dude, it happens, man. It's a big thing. I cut my hair as well, and it's the first time I've actually cut my hair in like, I think it's like 2 months. Dude, it was so long. It was crazy. It's insane. Okay, so here we want to add our constraints. The first one, I'm going to literally just add it right in the smack dab middle of this view. So for this will be pretty straightforward. Well, actually, first... Yeah, no, this will be right. So what we want to do is say settings button dot constrain, or we want to do a width and height first, width anchor, and we're going to constrain that to some constant value. And right now it looks like these have been set to, what is this, 24. So let's go ahead and just set this as a 24, and then if this works all right, then we're going to go ahead and add this into the URL constants. So basically give it a width and height anchor there, 24, 24, and then we'll go ahead and do another settings button. And we're going to do a Y anchor, center Y anchor, dot constrain that. And that's going to be the pill container dot center Y. And then we'll do an X center as well. So the Y center is moving it down to the middle, the X is moving it over to the middle. So it's just like the different axes. All right, and so technically that should be set there. I don't know when I should call this. I think this should be called the action pill view controller on view will appear, maybe? Possibly, or view did load. This is where it gets kind of weird because I have to do this weird check, right? I have to do like let action pill view equal view as the action pill, and if that's the case, then we should be able to call action pill view here. The reason why I have to do that is because this is of type UI view controller, and so on load view I'm setting this custom UI view class to our view here, and once I do that, our view is now of this type, but it's still called view. So it's still only of this generic type UI view controller, and it doesn't extend anything from our action pill view. And I'm not really sure how that actually works. Like how I could extend this UI view in here to use this action pill view. I don't have to do that. I'm pretty sure there's a way. I need to learn it. Oh, actually, I'm like 99% positive there's a way to do this. So I need to figure that out because this is just dumb. But let's see if that works. See if that does anything. What's up, Sinks? Welcome in. All right, looks like it didn't get set. Let's see if it's actually trying to set in our view. Maybe not though. What do I think about the future of apps? Will web-based, will everything be web-based, no more app store? I think there's always going to be an app store, 100%. But yeah, there could be a lot more of these web-based web-based applications compared to some other ones out there, some like native ones. Okay, it's not even being set in our sub view. I think I have an idea why, because I thought this was kind of weird here. So this gets created, but we never actually like set this anywhere, if that makes sense. So on init, it's not like... like self.add subview. This is our view, right? I don't know if I should add my subview here. I think technically I should. Something like class action pill view extends UI view controller. Yeah, exactly, right? Like something like that. I'm not entirely sure. There has to be something like that, right? Not some dumb like what I'm doing. Holy. All right, so this here though, we still need to add this in. So probably here we can just do like a self.add subview. This will just be our pill container. Maybe like that. I'm gonna change the background color of this as well. That's why this probably wasn't showing up before either. Panthers. Holy moly! I did not expect to hear Fleet Foxes in this music playlist. Dude, welcome in, man. Holy shit. What a time it's been. How you doing? Welcome back. Bobek, yep. What's up, Bobek? Welcome, dude. Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't being set because this probably doesn't have a width or height. We don't have any constraints based on this, so we should probably constrain this as well. We can PO the pill container just to double check. Yep, literally no frame, so nothing's gonna show up. We can do this here. Do our 4 each here. Equals true. And then here we'll go ahead and do the pill container. Dot. I don't know, with anchor. Constrain that to the just with anchor that we have here. This I would like to use self though. This we can do a self.height. I think that should be good. Good, bro. Got a new job in Vancouver, a long way from Brexit land. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, that's awesome, man. Wow, wow. What are you doing now? Some fun, exciting stuff, I'm sure. Oh, equal to constant, that's why. Should just be equal to, I believe, yeah. Let's try that. Let's see if that makes a difference. Brexit schmeckshik. Hey, there we go. So now the question is, where's my damn button? Where are you, button? Leave the United Land? Oh, really, Bobek? Why are you doing that? Why would you leave the United Land? Yeah, here's our image. Oh my lord, we did it. Sort of, but we're having an issue here with our UI view. Position is ambiguous for UI view. What position? Here we go. Babisky's in the house, folks. Babisky is in the house. What's up, Viable Clan member? Animal Farm explains all you need to know. That is 100% valid. You're right. If you ever have any questions on why you should leave somewhere, read that book. Hey, Eli, what's up? Welcome back. How you doing? Okay, so this UI view... Wait a second. So action pill view, then we have our UI view inside of there. So this is what's jacked up. Cool. The little thing we just added, position is ambiguous. All right, so we need to add our leading and top anchor, probably something like that. And that hopefully will show our UI view, but we don't even have our view there. Let's take a look-see though. A couple more constraints. Working for a company who's makes a library for making PWAs. Oh, nice. Is it like a open source thing? That's dope, dude. Doing great? Awesome, Eli. Glad to see it. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing really well. Just getting through this stuff, man. Definitely been learning a lot, which is really why I wanted to do iOS so badly like this. I'm trying to push the envelope of what I know here to become a pro. Me like. That's really sick, man. Okay, so that looks like that should work. Let's see if we're getting any more constraint issues here. It doesn't look like it. So now it just looks like our UI button actually just doesn't have an image inside of it. Why isn't the UI image? And I think I know why. I think I might know why. This happens a lot with when I do stuff with buttons. I think there's probably something to like set image. Yeah, here we go. If you don't call set image like this, a lot of the time it actually doesn't work. And then control state will just be for normal. Let's see if that works. That should do it. Very much closed source. That's okay. That is okay. How big's your team over there? Hey, there it is, folks. Nice. Looking pretty good. I think it can be a little bigger though. Maybe like a 28 or something. Then we'll add all these to our constants. So the cool thing about the way that I set this up is we've really created our controller here to go ahead and use use this as its own like component, I guess, if you want to talk like web and stuff. So now I've separated out the actual view. We're incorporating that view in its own controller, and then we're adding this entire controller inside of another controller, which is really great. And it looks like we can click this. That's good. Nice. Cool. And we'll add a little bit of animation to that, maybe. I still think it can be bigger. Let's say like a 32. Let's see what happens. I don't think the size is changing. Am I changing the right one? Yeah, right? Oh, the content size. Button width 24. Why do I have... So I have the content size at 24. Do I need to... It's probably on the actual UI image I need to set up properly, right? So instead of changing this, I need to change the actual UI image size. Let's see here. For my init. Yeah, let's do this. Let's create our UI image here. Panthus, are you still planning on streaming at all? I don't know if you have been or not. I haven't seen you on for a while. Okay, cool. So we can actually set this here. And we can do... Ooh, what do we want to call this? We'll put image here. Let's set this at a 28. And then the content size should be set for us, which means we probably don't need these, I believe. Oh, is it get only property? Image dot set size? Or I'm a dummy. I don't know it. Oh, maybe what I could do, instead of doing it like this, we can actually just add a constraint for this itself. Because we can just do button.image. So I don't... We're gonna try it out. Spent the weekend rebuilding my coffee iOS app in React Native. React Native is so productive. Is it? Oh yeah, dude. How did it turn out? Did you end up getting it all done, or what? What's the verdict? So this technically would be dot image view dot image view here, and we would have our width and height constraints here. Let's build that. There's this is optional as well. Oh. Gosh darn it. Okay. I know we have our UI image view in here, but I don't want to force unwrap it. Yeah, because if I do it like that, then it's going to give me this issue saying that is active. Oh, unless I can just do this. Yes. Oh, baby. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, cool. Let's try it at 32. I don't know. I think it might be a little too large. It did not change. The size did not change. I think it's because we need to actually do this. Let image equal this, and then button dot image view dot translating that to false. So if we want to set the, I guess we don't technically need that. If we want to change the constraints, we need to make sure that we do translating is off. Within a few hours, I had a solid structure running. Then the next day, I focused on the timer, key part of the app. Gotcha. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. I think I can ship the Android build in a few weeks now, which makes me happy. Yo, that's dope, dude. Congratulations. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. And I think I'm gonna just need to export these at a different size because it's a little blurry. What's up, Sneaky? Should be studying instead of watching you. It's all right. Hey, come in, take a little break. It's all right. Hang out a bit, see what's up, and then go back to studying. No big deal. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, 28 I think is a perfect size here, and we don't need that. Yeah, I think 28 should be good. So, that being said, let's export this at a larger size. Yeah. and export selected. Actually want to change this. Settings, cog. Overwrite. Nice. And then we can add this over here. Great stream, by the way. Thanks, Sneaky. I appreciate it, man. Really, really appreciate that. Well, what are you not studying for right now? Is the real question. What are you not studying for? Oh, I didn't change. Did I change this? I did. Started to like the idea of a Flexbox on mobile too, as opposed to auto layout. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those, Bobek. I don't know. You think it's gonna be the new thing that's out? Like, you think it's gonna be the thing? Like, do you think people will start bringing those, like, let's say, into their iOS apps, like libraries like that? Because I know I've seen a couple out there. All right, so we're going to bring this in. We're just making it a little bit larger. Let me delete that. Bring that back there. All right, cool. That should be good. And let's go from there. See if it's a little bit more clear. I have to study for a quiz at uni tomorrow. It's an information systems development methodologies. Holy moly. That's a mouthful of a name. What does that even entail? All right, cool. Yeah, I think 28 is the perfect size for us. So once we have this set up and laid out, what we really need to do, oh look, we got a cycle. What we really need to do is start hooking up the actions to this, which is going to be handled by its controller. Sorry. Yo, VV1Q, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Oh, Agile Scrum Accelerator. Dude, that's cool. That's a cool class. I never had a class like that at university. That's a fantastic class. How are you feeling about the quiz? It shouldn't be that hard, right? Or is there a lot you gotta actually know for that? Okay, so I do that there. So the next thing is just literally wiring up something else here. What did I just do? Oh no. Table saw. Let's keep it there. So let's go back then to the action pill view controller. At this point, we'll set the constraints once our view did load. And then we're going to need to hook up the actions. So we can call this do we want to do that, or do I want to set a delegate? Let's think about this. So if I create this action pill controller, right, and I'm housing that inside another view controller. When I do something here, whatever it's housed in, I can hook up a delegate to that controller, the parent controller, and that parent controller will basically call that method to do whatever it needs to do instead of passing in these actions. So maybe we should do that. We should create a delegate that handles that portion of it, which I'd be fine with. You get to know 5 weeks worth of material, but it's only 4 questions. Why? Why do people do that? It's crazy, dude. Crazy. Alright, I kind of want to look up this view controller, this view extension thing that we were talking about earlier. extend UI view controller with custom UI view Swift. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Subclass free view controllers in Swift. Subclass UI view in view controller. I'm not really sure. It's worth 20%? Holy moly. Yo, best of luck. I hope it goes well for you, Sneaky. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just gotta study a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Yo, Kosi, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later. It's dumb to have to do it like this, but maybe I'm just missing something. But okay, so we want to create a delegate for this, right? So I don't know if I want to create a whole delegate folder. I feel like just adding the delegate here would be pretty solid. Yeah, and then we can go from there. So this will be protocol, action, pill, delegate, and then we'll describe everything in here. I've been studying today. I swear cramming is the most effective way to study. I'm half and half. It depends on what I'm studying for. But I get you. I get you. Okay, so here what we're going to do is func did press. Oh, the only we run into like kind of a smaller issue here. Yo, Sneaky, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the team. Thanks again. When we use this delegate, right? If I did a did press, right? This delegate gets fired off. It fires off this method inside that controller. But oh no, actually I think I should be okay. I was gonna say I won't be able to do any animations on this, but that's not necessarily true, because what I could do is I just hook up animations on different press styles of a UI button. So there's one called like I can't remember, but like press in or something like that, and I think I already set up an extension to handle that, so we can just add those here and we should be good. Yeah, okay. So did press settings, literally it's just going to be a function like that. Yeah, I don't see why else we would need that. And then on did press settings in this controller, so we can do action pill delegate. In this controller here, we go to the current cycle table view controller. Do that, action pill delegate. Add this here. here. Oops. And so at this point we can say print pressing action. So that should print out every time. And then so what we'll need to do is set up our delegate to utilize this here. So action pill VC, once we set that up on view did load, we'll set our action cell and then we'll do action pill VC. And oh, we got to set a delegate here. So this will end up being a weak var delegate, and this is going to be of type action pill delegate. And then here action pill dot delegate equals self. Oh, this, what do we have to do? We have to do class here, I think, right? Like that. Or no? Ah, there was something. Where was it? Where was it? We did a delegate somewhere else. Protocol. Class. That's what it was. It was like this. Yeah. Okay. So we take that and that will allow us to set a weak var here. Weak variable should have optional type. Oh. Oops. There we go. Delegate there. And so now at this point again, we should have, we have our action pill VC, and then our action pill VC dot delegate would equal self here. And there should, what's the error here? Oh, I think I accidentally pressed rebuild too many times. And so at this point, basically what we need to do is on tap we call action pill delegate. So this should be a, do a func here, while we private. Hook. Or set action. Set actions. And so here we would need to do this again as well. I really gotta look into that. I feel like a Neanderthal. Then we do action pill view dot settings button dot set action or set trigger or something, or trigger. Yeah, so here's blur button type, content edge inset. What is this thing called? Actions. Oh, add target. That's what it was. I forgot. Okay, so action pill settings button. This will be a. This should be our settings button, right? And then we have selector, and then this will be for normal. I believe that should be the same. And then our selector should be maybe we'll do an actions. I think we can still do an extension here, but we'll do it in the same file just because I don't think it's big enough to to break out. So we can just call these actions. This is a func. Did select settings. And so here, what we're going to need to do is set this as a selector. This needs to be, let's just see, did select settings. And at this point, our did select settings will be we'll take our delegate here. How come I don't have action? Oh, action card, no wonder. Action pill view controller. Okay. So our delegate dot did press settings. And so if that gets called off, then it should call our other delegate. We should be good to go. Oh, right. Okay, so this is where we need to set up the action pill stuff. So let me go over here if we get an example of that again. Yeah, so the actual action will happen on touch up inside. Where are you? So touch up inside will happen there. And then we need to do touch down. Yeah, and then these ones here. So add target, our action will be the action pill here like that. Action pill dot settings. It'll be like that. Again here, add target button, and then for touch up inside. Here we go. Okay, so basically what we just did is we added a set actions helper method here. That will go ahead, and when we do a touch up inside, meaning I've touched the button and then I pull my finger up, I'm initiating the action, right? So did select settings will get called, which will run the delegate did press settings. I'm almost wondering if I can just call it like this as well. I don't know. That would be pretty dope. If I could just do that. No. Yeah? Cannot convert a value of type optional function to expected type selector. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't get. Let me look at this selector class. I don't know. I've never used that before. I haven't been able to figure out the proper way to do that. It's more things to add to our full lookup list. But okay, so we did that. And then did select settings will come in here and trigger our delegate. Everything else will do just a little like, what's that thing called? Like shrink and expand animation. A bounce, that's what I called it. And I create an extension to hook it up to any button. So settings, actions, set actions. Do a set actions here. And so at that point, all right, so now we should be able to get some log statements that should show up properly. So let's check that out. Every time we press that, and then it should also do our animation. Oh no, no. Unrecognized selector sent to instance. Unrecognized selector sentence instance. We have our that here. I think I might know what it is. Target. So the target object, that is the object whose action method is called. The object whose action method is called. Oh, gotcha. So self. Not the action that's getting, that would be dumb. Yeah. Okay, this makes more sense. Let's try that. So it's going to go through that hierarchy, go to self, and then it's going to associate to did select settings, which is right there. No, still no? Action pill view. Settings button, add target. How have I done this before? So here I had button dot add target self. We did our action selector of the action that we called. And then we had this selector of button dot touch down and button dot touch up inside. Select settings. Let's first let's try removing this, seeing if this does anything. If it does, then we know it has to do with one of those. If not, then we know it has to do with this. No, yeah, that was okay. So that works there. You can see pressing settings action. Now we just want to set our animations. Do you know what user stories are? Random question. I do, yeah. I do know what user stories are. This is interesting. So settings button, it is UI button. And we do have a touchdown. Right? So shouldn't that work properly? The question is, do you know what user stories are? I'm assuming you're gonna have to know that for your quiz. Yeah. I think the best way to describe a user story, like TLDR, is a user story describes the feature's journey, right? So, or the user story and using that current feature you're making. So like, for example, my user story for this would be, I want a user to be able to access a settings view on another page. So my user story would be, okay, I need a task to create a toolbar. I need a task to create this, and then also the scenario. So like, I open up the app, I navigate down to the bottom, and then I select that, blah, blah, blah. Yep, exactly. Yep. It's basically validating the features that you're about to build, you know? Confused by this here. Unless this, I think this one needs to be like that. I think that's maybe what it is. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, there it is. It's a little jacked up, but it did work. What the heck? Why is that so jacked up? Come on, Alec. Oh, because we don't bring it back up. But how does that get converted into code? Will like a technical person convert it? Yeah, so a user story is more of a guidelines, right? So if you end up working for a big company or even a small company or whoever does this like Scrum type of a flow or agile, you basically will have your user story which outlines the exact feature that you need to build. So it helps you stay on track with what you need to do. And the developers will go through and they'll be like, okay, this is what needs to be done. This is what we're told to do. Can we do this? What's like the amount of time? Where you get into like story points, right? And then basically you create subtasks under that user story. And that user story is now associated with tons of different tasks that will integrate those technical pieces into it. If that makes sense. You've learned about those? Yeah, nice. Product back. It wouldn't be a backlog if you're working on it during that sprint period. But eventually, you know, like you can pull features or user stories from a backlog into your current sprint, if that makes sense. Let me see. Yeah, this is what I need to do. Touch up outside. Okay. Oh, God damn, I'll have to do this again. I need to fix this. It looks so dumb. Makes no sense. Okay. Anyway, so that would happen, and then at this point, we can wire up the. We can wire this up to go here. Current cycle table view. Not there. This here. We can say present. We have to present something. Streaming you studying? That could work. It's always worth giving it a try, you know? Why not? Okay, before I do this, folks, I will be right back. Give me a couple minutes. See ya quiet shortly. Thanks. working with a team is very different compared to working by yourself. So I'd say those are a couple things I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, so right now we're just doing a segue, but at this point, really what we can do is we create this controller. Basically, we'll say let add cycle controller. This is add cycle view controller, like that. And then we add a bunch of this stuff here. And then we present. Hey, Roars, what's up? Welcome. Glad to have you. How you doing? University is very good as it makes us do group projects. Yeah, that's always really great. Yeah, you'd be surprised that, at least in my opinion, I don't think that like hardcore technical skills is what you truly need for a tech job out of college. Like, yeah, you need to be technical and you need to be able to do things that you're asked to do, but like the cool thing is that you can learn all that on the go. You just need to have your initial baseline of like, I can problem solve really well, even though I don't know the language or the syntax or the framework or whatever, but I can learn it over time. Yo, what's up, Balfer? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. No, Roars. Yo, don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about it. You never have to mention that you're not coming by or anything like that. I totally get it. I appreciate you being a mod. So whenever you can come mod, you're fantastic. I really appreciate it. How was the interview? Where was the interview? Oh my goodness. Tell me more. Made me think of that Grease song. Tell me more, tell me more. You know? Present. So here we're going to present the view controller. The add cycle view controller. We're going to true that. Completion is going to be nil. We don't give a poop about this right now. We just want to see it work. Fine, it's because I don't like you? Jesus, all right. Well, I don't want you here anyways. God. I'm a huge Grease fan, if you've ever watched that movie. I love it. I love Grease. Just the first one, though. I think there was like another one after that. I didn't like it. But okay, so now when we press our settings cog, it should present our add cycle controller. It might be a little wonky, but I think we should be okay. So we come here. Oh, look at all these cycles. They all need to be completed. Oh, something is that broken. Oh, finalize cycle button item? Wait, where is this? Add cycle view controller. Oh, is that because I might be doing it, since I'm doing it from here? I'm missing probably some setting. If I do it here though, yeah, we should be good. Should be doing that. Should be doing that. The interview was for a job at a Dutch TV company. They have a streaming subscription service. I'll be working at Netflix next. Hey! Yeah. Nice, Roars. You couldn't read them? Okay. My brother is he's going to school to be a psychologist. And he's about to finish up and he's about to go to a master's program. And I was telling him about an interview I had a while back, and he was like, I was like, I couldn't read them. Like, they didn't seem to like me. They didn't seem to not like me. They just seemed to just like do nothing. And I was so confused about that. Yo, what's up? Hansberg? Huber? Hannes Pris Huber? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Sorry if I destroyed your name. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the team. But so he came and he was like, dude, Like, that's okay. And I'm like, what do you mean that's okay? And he's like, they have to, like, interviews need to be very structured, right? And especially, like, I think if you can't read them, the better it is for you, because that means you're going through the whole process that they have for their interview, which I think is really good. So I think that means you might have done really well. They don't want you to be able to read them, but I'm sure you did great. That sounds really exciting, though. I hope it works out for you. I suggest reading How to Design Programs. It's a free book. Huh. I can guess what that book is about. But what is it about? I'm confused by this one here. Self-taught finalized cycle button. Why is this breaking? I'm not really sure. Woo! YA. Yo, Roar's coming in with the 3-month streak. Holy moly, Roar's. Whoa, subscribed at tier 3? What the Jesus? Oh my god. Holy moly, Roar's, thank you. What the heck is wrong with you? It took me a second to understand that was a tier 3 sub. Jesus Christ. Whoa. You know what that means now, right? Not only are you a mod, but you are now a senior developer of the Pixelogic team. Thank you so much for that, Roars. For real. I highly appreciate that. That was super, super kind of you. Thank you. And giving us those sub points? Holy Jesus. Yo, let's go. And you get a green brain today? Oof. Good days. Good days. Thank you so much. Again, Roars. Appreciate you. I don't think I need to tell you all the benefits, but you got all the benefits. You just let me know if you need something. Thank you again. Wow. 3 months at a tier 3. Yes, you will get senior dev role. IRL, you'll probably have to ask the interviewers that you just interviewed with. But you can be a senior dev in the Pixelogic team for sure. Always. TBC, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome into the team. Glad to have you here. Would you recommend data structures and algorithms as an elective at university? If you want to get a job as a software engineer at any company, I would highly recommend those classes. Yes. 100%. Wow. Tier 3? Jesus. And another really great thing you could do, you can go to the site called LeetCode. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of algorithms that you can solve. Yeah, so I've solved 53 out of 1,023. So there's a lot that you can do. But yeah, bunch of algorithms you can work with. It's a free site. Do you have a stock in LeetCode, Alec? No, I don't. It's just, all right, let me tell you this like quick story about algorithms and me. I have always thought algorithms are the stupidest thing for interviews. I think they are so dumb. I've never understood them. I've never understood the point of grading my intelligence off of an algorithm. And when I started interviewing for jobs, there was no way you can get around that, right? They're like, we're going to ask you algorithm questions. Like, that's how they gauge their baseline. And no matter how much I thought about it, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand why this is like, why they're doing this. I was like, you know what? I just need to buckle down. I just need to study. So I found LeetCode from a friend of mine. And it's like, I have seen a lot of progression in how I solve these problems. Granted, I'm still not very good. Like, I think I'm finally at a level where I feel somewhat comfortable, but I still have a lot more to learn. And I still do think that they are potentially dumb, but depending on the role, like if I'm going to be an iOS developer, I would still use algorithms, but I wouldn't do some very heavy technical algorithms for those types of roles. They make no sense to me. But that's why I always talk about LeetCode, because I think it's a fantastic site for anyone at any level of tech. How long are your streams? I'm just starting mine and want some tips. How long have I been streaming for, or how long do I stream? I'll probably stream for another 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. If that makes sense. It's very good. Yeah, Sneaky. Algorithm data structure are the basics. Yeah. Yeah. So data structures fully 100%. You should definitely take that class. 100%. Algorithms you should, but everyone has their own opinion on why you should take them. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on that. I've always felt that way. Oh, nice, Sneaky. Nice. How long are your streams and how much per week? So my streams are usually about 3 hours, 3.5 sometimes. Sometimes 4. Not really though. Usually around 3.5. And I stream Monday through Friday. This week and probably the next 2 to 3 weeks are going to be super odd. I'm only going to be streaming a couple times a week. Maybe once or twice. Like this week I'm only streaming today and tomorrow. Yeah, if you're looking for straight algorithm challenges, just go to LeetCode. Or there's a bunch of other ones out there too. So, I don't know. They're too long? They're too long? What do you mean? Why are they too long? I think it's a pretty solid time. Why is this not presenting here? I'm just gonna try. I mean, technically this should work, and this did work. So I guess what we really need to do then is figure out. Let's do like another bar action here. So we can do. Let's add in our edit action or something. I don't know. Not really sure. Alec has a secret. I do. I got a little secret. Yeah. Hopefully it's either going to be a good secret or a bad secret. I'm not sure yet. That's Sneaky. They have like literally they match the algorithms, so it's easy, medium, or hard. And over time you can just start working through them. Some of them will be really easy. They have solutions. They have like a bunch of conversations for each problem as well. So if you're interested in getting into that, it's never too early to start. Yours are about an hour and a half? Oh, nice. No, I like streaming. I would love to stream like 5 to 8 hours a day if I could, but I can't, unfortunately. They do. Yeah, they have SQL stuff. They have some SQL algorithms or SQL problems. All right, I guess we should figure this out. So let's go to the storyboard here. See what the heck is going on. This button has. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we talked about this last time. It did something really weird. For some reason, I put this navigation controller here. Oh, it's because I was doing a present. So what if I did this? Hold up. So a present will actually push the view controller on top of it. So you think of it like a data structure. Your views are like a stack. Every new view that is created gets pushed down on top of the stack, right? So they're layered on top of each other. When you need to go to the view before, it pops one off the stack, and then it shows that, and it's already there loaded in memory. So my problem is right now I'm doing a present, and in the view I'm trying to go to, present doesn't offer navigation controls in the navigation bar. So it's trying to unwrap this property, and it's not actually there. So if I do I think it's called show or push. Maybe it's show. Yeah, here we go. show this. This will actually push this onto the stack using the navigation controller. Just do sender self. Or is it navigation controller? Push view controller. Here it is. Yeah. We'll use our navigation controller to push this. Animated is true. Let's see if that actually works. Do you use a Mac to stream or separate PC? I use a separate PC. But I used to use a Mac a lot. I didn't have my PC set up, but yeah, I have my Mac that I program on. I use a capture card to my PC, and then yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this is still a finalized cycle button item. That is really weird. How come that's not being... Oh! I know why. Okay. So the reason why, the real reason why, is because I'm not knitting this from a storyboard. If I'm not knitting it from the storyboard, it's just grabbing the component, and since I have things set up in my storyboard, yeah, since I have these things set up in my storyboard, they need to be associated in the controller, but I don't init that here, if that makes sense. So it would be like this: let controllers segue.destination as navigation controller. No, we don't want that. We would want our UI storyboard dot init with the name should be main. That's the name of our storyboard. And then our bundle, I think it's nil. Let's double check this real quick. Yeah, nil. Okay, and then it's literally instantiate some storyboard as blah. Nice to know. I was using a Mac for both stream and program. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's it definitely wears down the your computer a lot for sure. We'll do let story. No, dude, your English is perfect. Don't worry about it. You're doing awesome. What type of stuff do you stream? Oh, I guess you're programming? Or what type of programming? Okay, so instantiate view controller with identifier. So can we do instantiate view controller with identifier? And let's go ahead and figure out what the name of our view controller is. But this will instantiate it from our storyboard because we haven't edited this section yet, so we actually need to do this. I do WordPress themes and plugins. Oh, cool. That's always fun. There's always a need for that. Our storyboard ID is that. Nice. You have a membership site with the videos and so on. Very cool. Awesome. And I believe this will be optional. It's not. Okay. Oh. Gotta do this. This is optional. Okay. Now we are in business. This should work now. This should get us to where we need to go. Just for this, obviously we're going to be hitting a settings icon, so it's not the right one, but I just want to make sure that the bar works, and then we can edit things based on that. So we go here. Nice. Nice. Oh, cancel doesn't really work as I would expect. That's because we don't have it wired up properly. It should be, again, present. So if I did it like this to use the current setup, this should be true. And then this should be anil. Then we should be able to remove that. Good to go. Any tips on phone interviews, assessment centers? All right, Balfour, see you later, man. Thanks for coming by. Any tips on resumes for tech careers? So for phone interviews, I think the best thing to do is just be as personable as you can. Phone interviews most of the time are trying to scope out to see if you're a good fit with soft skills, as well as like, it depends on the role. But yo, Balfour, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. As well as some technical skills, right? Some like basics. So like if you're going to apply for a iOS developer, one thing they may ask you is like, hey, if I wanted to make this iOS app, like what data structures should I use to, or like how would you put together this application, the architecture of it? And then you describe that, or sometimes that they might have you write it down. Just depends on the role, really. I don't have school this week. Nice, Isaac, welcome. Broken SC, welcome in. Good morning. Whatever you're working on looks dope. Thanks, dude. We're working on this app called Cycles here. Cycles is a daily habit creator for iOS. And what we do is every 28 days, we update the app and submit it to the App Store to go live. There you go. It doesn't have that. Oh God. Okay, so it is working. It should be like this. We're gonna push the view controller. Our cancel is not working, but that does work, which is really great. So now it's really just figuring out the rest of the stuff and how we want to add it in. Yeah, I think that's looking good. That'll be really nice. So this will be a present. And we'll set that up a little later. See you later, Isaac. Have a good one, man. But yeah, technically this is for our ad, which we don't need. Just want to make sure that works. And if that does work, which it does, we want to now move on to our edit, which it would be cool to have like some sort of edit icon here. I don't think I have one though. Yo, Perma, what's up, dude? Super late start today? Yeah, what the? Why you so late, bro? Just kidding, just kidding. Welcome in, dude. Hope all is well. Most people here, when presented with 2-level interviews, are like, don't waste my time. What do you mean by that? Up late last night doing homework? Yeah, dude. Happens. Happens. Oh, actually, I have this really cool thing that I've been wanting to use for a while now. It might be time to finally pull it out. What about resumes? So resumes, in my opinion, I don't know if my resume is that good. I think it's like pretty solid, but it really depends on what you're working with. Is there like a pencil here? So I don't think these are gonna look like the ones that I already have. Even though this one's pretty cute. Yeah, it's a swipe. Yeah, so resumes, I I don't know. It's kind of hard. It basically, if you're in school, write some courses down that you've done, right? That would show your dev experience. On top of that, any internships you may have done, that would be really good. Any projects you've worked on, that would be great. There are many companies that do only one level. Oh, gotcha. A lot of the companies I interview with, they usually have like an initial screen, and then they'll do your like actual full screen. Did your haircut looking sharp? Yes, sir. Hey, trim my beard up. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, we're gonna have to look somewhere else. I'm gonna need a. Oh man, I don't know how to draw a pencil. Oh, maybe we can do edit pencil icon, maybe something like that. Like, I could probably draw something like that, right? There are many screen to tell you human, technical test, final interview. To make sure you're actually real. For sure. Go back to the picture folder? No, the ones in there I didn't like anyways, dude. This one might be kind of cool. I'm kind of digging this. No. The problem is that it's a black. We need it to be full white, I think. We can't have a black outline like that. We need to have a white outline. Wonder if I can download this and just get it as a SVG. Yeah. How do I create an author on other media? I don't know. How do I do it? Guess technically we should do that, right? Yo, what's up, Paul? Welcome back, man. How you doing today, friend? Appreciate you being here. All right, let's take a look at this. Where are you at? Here you go. So we want to move this in here. Wowza. What? Hello? Where'd you go? Okay. That did not work as I expected. I'll work a bit earlier than normal. Okay, cool. You got some stuff you got to get done today? All right, this is dumb. It's nice to start the workday a little early sometimes. Why can't I why can't I do this? Jesus Christ, man. This stuff is too fancy for me. There we go. Jesus. All right, so basically all I want to do is I want to change the all the paths. Oh, not that path, not that path. I think I can probably change this path color. I do have a good bit I want to get done today, but also just woke up early. Okay, nice, man. There we go. Thinking we can probably even just grab that. So, see ya. Yeah, this actually might be pretty good. I've been up since 7 a.m. I'm almost like Alec. You're close. You're getting there. Just 3 hours earlier, we'll be on the same boat. Wow, that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Let's make sure these are named properly as well. They are not. Edit, pencil. What were we doing up so? Oh yeah, for your interview. I forgot. All right. Now let's add this in. We're gonna add this to our assets folder again. So these are just navbar items. Edit pencil. There we go. So we got our pencils in there. We can trash these. Trash that. Trash that. Trash that. Maybe not. True. Sounds unlike you. It does sound unlike you. Yo, what's up, Zdravo? Hi from Czech Republic. Wow. Hello. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by from the Czech Republic. Appreciate you being here, man. Okay, so now we can start adding the next icon here, which in our view will be I'm thinking of doing let's I guess close that. We don't know. I'm thinking of doing this. I'm thinking of doing the settings. Get out of here. Thinking of doing the settings icon in the middle. Plus will stay up here. Edit will be right here, and then mute again will be right over there. I think we'll be good. So we have settings button. So let's then create this, and let's call this the edit button. Edit pencil is what it's called. Do that stuff there. Boom. Since we got one set up, now it's 10 times easier to do this. So pill container, then we're going to do pill container dot add subview of the pencil or the edit button for each is active is equal to true as well. Try, and then we're going to say edit button dot image view. We can pretty much grab all this, change up the naming. So edit button, image view. We're going to keep the same height and width. Then we're going to do the center of Y to the same. And then we're going to do also the center of X is going to be a tad bit different. We're going to do a leading anchor here actually, since this will be on the left. Oh no, this one's going to be in the center. I lied. This is the center. No, I did. Holy. I just said edit's going to be on the left. The cog's going to be in the middle, and then mute's going to be on the right. Wowza. Check you out. Like it. That's a good one. So we need to put some sort of padding here. I would say this is probably like what? Looks to be about a width of 16. So maybe we'll do like 15 or something like that. Yo, Ready Friday in the house. What's up, dude? What is up? Thanks for the host, dude. Appreciate you. This chat is too swift for me? Hell yeah. Oh my god, that's a good one. That might be my pun for tomorrow. I've been trying to add different little puns in the title. I like that. That's a good one. Might be too swift for me. And now have my coffee so I can wake myself up. Hey, cheers, friend. Thanks for coming by. Coffee, tea, anyone, water. Maybe it's, you know, you're an Australian. It's later in the day if you have some of that beer. Whatever you prefer. Same old, different day, Meng. Glad to see, dude. Glad to see. As long as it's not super stressful for you. I know it usually gets stressful for you guys. Look good as always, man. Clean cut. Hey, thank you. Wow. I'm so happy people notice. I know. Everyone knows. All right. So here's the thing. I went to an actual like barber and I had my hair cut actually by a barber. I trim my beard myself. But usually my wife does it for me. She cuts my hair. But we're like, let's go to a barber. I'm like, all right. So I went, and I guess I'm extra clean cut. Just my hair, when my hair grows out on the sides, it gets so wild. Just like so messy. Okay, what did I do here? This needs to go edit button, leading anchor, edit button dot leading anchor constraint to the pill container leading anchor. That's weird. Okay, let's take a look at this constraint. Nothing seems to be wrong, apparently. Why is my UI button so large? Whoa. No wonder. Okay, that is really weird. Why is that button so big? This one has the... Okay, I think I messed up on my button constraints here. That's really weird. Heap sort is a bitch. Oh, heap sort. Feels so bad, man. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Okay, so I did it the same. Edit button, image. Did I change anything here? I don't believe so. That looks pretty the same. Oh, I think it might be because of the size I exported the image at. That's probably what it is. But I set the constraints. Where's the size of this thing? Am I blind? There is no more info. What? I deleted it. Man. Oh, but I thought setting it should have done that. It did do that. But do I need to do the button as well? That seems a little weird. Let's see if this works, I guess. We'll just make 2 more of these, but we'll do it for the actual button. They use the C word as an insult? What's the C word? Alec, if you're not supposed to abuse cough syrup, why does it come with a shot glass? It's a great question. Okay, that seemed to work. That was really weird. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's probably because Oh, gotcha. We're not here Monday because of Game of Thrones? Nah, dude. I think I might catch up on it. We'll see. I heard the first episode was kind of underwhelming, which is sad to hear. Yeah, sometimes when people are like, yo, that's so cancer, I get a little cringe. I'm like, ugh. I don't know why. Nah, in all honesty, I think I needed some sleep, some extra sleep. So I decided, I was like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. When I go to bed, if I'm feeling really tired, I'm just not going to stream tomorrow morning. Cause I don't want to like have a stupid stream where I'm just like, you know? So yeah, that's really what happened. And I went to bed on Sunday and I was like, I'm so tired. That day I had to literally like drop down and take a 45-minute nap. I don't know what happened to me. It was really weird. Really weird. Oh, dude, you're good, man. I'm just telling you that's how I feel. Never watched Game of Thrones? I think it's worth a try. Worth a try. It won't be slow for very long. Already teasing at some of the actions for the very next episode. Okay. Yeah, that's also true. Characters haven't gone for a while. Non-disease C, we're in front of 30 Americans. No, please tell the story. Okay, this looks good. I think this will be pretty cool. So we can add that there. Yeah, okay. So I get what the issue is here. What if I do this? If I constrain the width of the button, will that mess with the width of the actual image? I think it should. Yeah, okay. So why don't we just set the button width on each one? Nice. Okay, cool. So instead of doing this, you can do that. And this will just be that and that. We remove that. Should be good. Just verify that, and then we'll add in our actions, and yeah. Valid. That's valid. You going to WWDC? Nah, man. I wish I was. 1 year, I will go. I will go 1 year. Just not this year. I would really love to go, but 1, pricing. 2, just can't, you know. Please don't let me go alone with Dad. Dude, hook me up with a ticket and I will be out there. And I won't let you go alone with Dad. I was at General Assembly back in 2015. I was in the middle of some code, something wasn't working. I exploded with C at my MacBook. The one side, everyone turned slowly to look at me. I laughed. So I'm sorry, I'm English. Yeah, that's definitely a taboo word here as well. People are like, whoa, like that's like a in Spanish it's the way that it's always described when a word's like strong like that. They always say it's really rough or like harsh or like harsh, like rough on your ears is how it translates from Spanish. My accent helped, I'm sure. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. All right, so we have the settings button here, and then we'll do the edit button. So the cool thing is we can kind of just generate these on the fly, even though, I mean, I guess we probably could, but did press edit. Okay, so at this point, we'll take all these again. And it'll just be action pill, edit button. Edit button, edit button, edit button, and then this will be did select edit. And then here, all the same thing. And we can probably condense these into just one method in itself. Probably be much easier for sure. Much cleaner. After winning the game, I decided to throw the ball into the crowd like they did on TV, but apparently it's unacceptable in bowling. Yeah, you might break some skulls, dude. Is it dad joke time? It almost seems like it, Roars. It almost seems like it. To round up the stream. To round it up. Yo, Fubbird9. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Glad to have you here. All right, so we got those all linked up. Oh, we're going to have an error in our other controller, as you will see now. We need to go here, and we need to add our delegate method, func did press edit. And so for this, we already have some actions lined up, which is top tier. So all we need to do is go to our extensions, current cycle table, actions, edit cycle action. And now we can literally remove this. We can remove this link here as well. So, and then we can call edit cycle action right here. We'll probably have to do a couple other things there as well. And then we can unhook. We can unhook this action over here. Here you go. Unhook it. Boom. Let's see it. Let's see it happen. Let's see some magic. That's why I have a bumper sticker that says honk if you think I'm sexy. So I just set green lights until I feel better about myself. Come on, man. Hey, there we go. Nice. Very good. Okay, so we do have a couple UX things that we need to work with here. Obviously, one, that is, no, I don't think so. I feel like what should happen is on this, we should actually fade out our little pill here. And then it will just have cancel up here. Right? Like we can do something actually probably pretty simple like this. So on edit, we can do action pill vc dot view. Oops. Dot view. dot or sorry, UI view, UI. Wait, I just forgot it. Magic, yes. Update text performance improvements end. Yep. I have a second final interview. Let's go. Congratulations. That's awesome, Royce. How you feeling? Are they going to bring you on site? I guess, was your first one over the phone? Damn, they got back to you quick. That must mean they must have really liked you. It's fantastic. So we can do actionpillvc.alpha or view.alpha equals 0, and then I think we can probably do it like this. Or actually, maybe not. We might want to just do it out here, and then on cancel edit action, we'll do the same thing. We'll just set the alpha to there we go. Let's try it out. All right, Broken. Thanks for coming by, dude. Appreciate you. Have a great day at work. Thanks for the follow, and thanks for being here. So our first one was a technical test. The one today was on-site. Last one will be on-site again. Ooh, baby. Oh, snap. That's awesome. That's some good stuff. Okay, so it still does that weird, like, bump because of the nav bar. But maybe what we can do is... It looks pretty good, though. We'll just do edit cycle action will happen in here. See what happens. I basically made them laugh the whole interview. Introvert wins. That's awesome. What type of tech questions did they ask you? No, it still pushes up. Okay, this might call for animate. This might call for an animate with a completion block. It might look a little weird, but we're about to find out. I guess it did finish. Let's do fin. Let's try it. Code conduct. I mean, I had already written an API scraper in TypeScript. Gotcha. Okay. No, it's kind of weird because so you press it and then it fades away and then it pops up. I don't think that's very good. Maybe in the edit action we could put this. I do have this here technically. Before the toolbar, yeah, before the toolbar is popped up, we can just add that in there. That actually might work out even better. Nope. So here, go like that. Let's try that out. Rather TypeScript than test-driven development. Valid. No, it still pops up. Damn it. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, we can also try. We could also try this. I'm having a meltdown here. We can do the action pill with a bottom anchor, safeguard layer bottom. Maybe just might be able to do it to the bottom anchor itself. No, but it's the toolbar. So it's more like self dot or navigation dot toolbar dot top anchor, and then we just, if we constrain it to actually view of the panel bottom anchor. Oh, it's optional. Actually, we could do this technically, and then we can do that. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Oh. Did I do it in the wrong place? Or we force unwrap it? This is just a test to see if this is even going to work. Maybe just this. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. WOMM? What is that? Oh, works on my machine. Oh yeah, see, this is gonna break. Okay, so that doesn't work. Maybe just do view.bottom anchor instead of doing the safeguard layout. The thing is, when the toolbar pops up, it's still gonna push it up. Kind of weird, but since I started waking up dead early again, it feels like your stream is so late in the day, even though it really isn't. Yeah, I know. Dude, some days feel so long for me. Oh, what the? It's up there. What the heck happened here? View.bottom anchor constraint. This bottom is equal to the view.bottom anchor here. There's definitely something not. What? What the heck just happened? Yeah, okay. Vertical position is ambiguous. Vertical, okay. What did I have? I just had the safeguard, no? In the ocean, I found. And that worked fine? That's weird. Oh, so it's negative 30 because since it's on the bottom, if you push it down, if you do a positive 30, it will take the... It takes the view and it pushes it down 30 as that constraint. So if you put as negative 30, it'll take it from the bottom and it'll push it back up towards the top. If that makes sense. It's like, yeah, the negative moves it up if it's constrained to the bottom, and the positive will move it down no matter where it's constrained to. And so it's the same thing for like left and right. Yeah, I don't know what that was really weird, whatever that was. That just looks so bad though. I hate that. I hate it. Maybe we gotta do it quicker. Maybe we gotta do it a tad bit quicker. I don't know. No, but it moves with that. How do I stop it from moving? I know how to stop it from moving. I shouldn't add it to, oh, I thought my hair was a little messed up. I shouldn't add it to the table view controller. I should add it to the super view of the table view controller. That makes sense. So it really should be... Is there a super view? Should be like this. View.superview.add subview. Add our pill. Should be this view.superview center X anchor. That should be here like that. That should not do that. Should do that. I believe. That should be okay. Or we solve this issue? But I don't know. It's going to be... It's an optional. That's why I did this. Because this is going to complain. Let's try it, I guess. But I'm pretty sure that should complain. Yep. Yeah, no common ancestors. Makes sense. Because it's not in the same it's not in the same view. So with that being said, we're gonna have to go to here again. Pretty much we'll say if super view equals view dot super view. And pretty much it's this. And it's gonna be if let super view. So at this point we should be in here. All right, let's try it out. So if it doesn't show up, then we know that we don't have a super view. But we should have a super view. I don't see why we would not. We don't have it. That because that is nil. Why is that nil there? Because if we go in here, technically, this is our table controller. The view inside our table controller is this. So the super view of that would be something else. I can't put it in the window. I would like to put it in the window if possible. That's why I did a delegate thingy from before. Because the only way to access the window is through the app delegate. Man. Okay, let's revert this for now. Yeah, let's revert this back to this, because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just commit this, because this stuff is still good to go. The edit is definitely solid here. The only problem is the animation. So that obviously, but it's not that bad. And then this doesn't have anything set up with it yet. But I think that's good. I feel like this solution will work out really well. And so the one thing we need to remove here actually is this edit button. And how are we going to do that? Because that's in our storyboard. So if we remove this from the storyboard, oh no, actually I think we're okay, because the only connection to this is nothing now. So if I take this out, we should be solid. The only issue is now when we press cancel, it's going to try to set the text to edit. And when we press the edit button down below, it's going to try to set the button to cancel. So those are the two first things we need to actually worry about. So let's go to our actions. And so here, so we remove the bar buttons right there. Table left bar button is equal to the edit left bar button item. Navigation item left bar button, so that should be okay. And then edit cycle action, and then cancel cycle action, or cancel edit would be the bar on the left would be the edit left nav bar items should display there. So let's go check out left nav bar items, verify where we're setting those. Yeah, this isn't optional. Okay, this actually might work out pretty well. Let's try this out real quick. Remembering all these life cycles seems complicated. Yeah, there are a lot of well, so like the entire life cycle in itself is like relatively straightforward, right? Like you have your basic states, but all the things that you have to maneuver when doing like animations and transitioning to different things, there's a lot to manage. Oh, nice. Yes, there we go. Worked out perfectly. So there's a lot of different ways to go about like managing a lot of that. I think the way I'm doing it is like, it's like kind of subpar. I think it could be better. I think the real thing that we should do is if I hit this, we use this thing called an NS notification that basically broadcasts a message to the entire app. And then every time a object listening to that specific key gets triggered by that message, it will update and do its own thing. So every time this is clicked, all these buttons should be listening to it. And instead of me going in and manually hiding them, we basically just go in and say, hey, like edit was clicked, hide me, cancel was clicked, unhide me, and stuff like that. And that would be the more efficient way to do it. But that's going to gut a lot of the code that we have, which is something I don't really want to work with right now. Does Swift have a store? Technically, yeah, like user defaults. Basically what we're doing to store all the data in this app is their store. You know? Oh, like Redux? I'm honestly not sure, but that's also partially because my skills in Redux are really shitty. Excuse my French. So I'm not even quite sure. It's gonna be a long week, my dude. Why is that ready? You got a lot going on? I'm working with people whom I have to explain that an object does not have for each block array type. Uh-oh. Well, hey, at least you're gonna teach them something new today. That'll be fun. Yo, this looks sick. This looks so cool. I'm so excited about it. Let me know when you get back to it. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I will. I promise. Because like, if I can remember correctly, Redux is more of this like action-based system, right? So, like certain valuables are stored based on certain actions that happen. Is that like kind of the gist of it? Like, you create this action, I remember. That action then can be triggered by something else, and then that's stored in like an action store that has like a bunch of properties or that basically can kind of like trigger these flags on and off, or like do a bunch of other stuff. But a bunch of objects can listen to that store, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Pharaoh Joe, what's up, Pharaoh? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Appreciate you being here today. Then you can store info like a global state. Okay, yes. So there is something in Swift like a global state in that sense, right? It's called user defaults. And so when I first built Cycles, I knew nothing about databases like servers. I was like, I have no idea how to do this, and I don't have the time to learn it because I was learning how to build an how to build an iPhone app to begin with. And so I looked up a way to do that, and it's called user defaults, which basically is used for storing small like user settings. So like, let's say we have a light and dark mode. You can load those all from the app container's memory, and then you can apply those settings around. Well, I decided to save all of the cycles for user inside of there. And I think that's actually been causing a lot of memory leaks, because like saving that much data to user defaults is definitely not a good idea. It shouldn't be accessed like that often and read to and written to. So yeah, there's something called core data, which is like SQL tables that would have been a much better choice, but I had no idea about it when I first built this. So yeah. All right, let's add the last button over here. Oh, actually, let's commit this first, like I said an hour ago. Adding settings and edit button to pill action bar. Do it. Alec, give us wireless earbuds from Microsoft. Why you say these things? When people use Redux Store for UI transitions, it's usually a bad thing. Makes sense, because like your UI transition shouldn't have state, right? Like that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about, the NS notifications, where it's like you have a broadcaster and a bunch of listener objects. That would be the proper way to do it, because based on those actions, you just broadcast this message out, and then based on the message that's broadcasted out, you would go ahead and change your UI states. Microsoft Morrison, please. Yep, coming right up. Give me a couple seconds. I'll get Satya right on the line. Get him right on the line. All right, so the last one we're gonna need then is the our bell icon here, which we already do have in the app. So we don't have to worry about that. And that's one that actually changes a lot of state. So we're gonna have to worry about that. Tell him to call it Surface Buds whilst you have on the line. You got it, dude. You got it. I have no idea about any of that, in all honesty. Built it with unicorn magic? Wow. All right, so we're gonna do settings, and then this will be let mute button equal our UI button. Again, we can still use this here. This one's going to be different though. What is this one called? The new Office Outlook icons. Yeah, they're cool, right? Every morning when I turn on my work laptop, I get so excited. I'm like, ooh, what new icon am I going to see today? I love it. Swipe unmute. So we call that one swipe unmute. We do that thing there. Okay, okay, okay. And then this one will be mute button. And then again here, we'll go ahead and so we have our settings button there. We'll do pill container.add subview dot mute button. Do that here. We're going to essentially add the same ones here. This is going to be a little bit different because here we're going to have a trailing. Well, first we need that there, that there, that there, and that there. And this one's going to need to be a trailing anchor. And this is going to equal to the pill container center Y. This is going to be pill container dot trailing anchor with a constant of we did 20, so this is going to be negative 20 here. Yeah, so that should get our button set up there. Let's see that work out. And he owes me coffee because he replied to my email once and one sound afterwards. Rude businessman? Oh man. Hey, there we go. Surprise icons. Yeah, it's for real. I would not be surprised if that's what's happening. What is our exec? I need some inside info. I heard something about an upcoming Ferrari with a V12 engine boosting. Nah, that's a lie. You ready? Are you out in the West Coast, or you work out of the US? There we go. Nice. Yo, Callow Creation, what is up? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Thanks for stopping by today. Look how easy that was. Look at that. Easy peasy. Okay, so the next thing is hooking up that mute action. So we'll add in our actions. think this is pretty solid. For now, obviously, we need to mess with some of this stuff. And also, I kind of want to, because I do think that that this is actually smaller than this. So I want to verify that we're actually having a size 28 here. That makes sense, whatever I just said. Size 28. What's up, Sam? Welcome. The song, like, just freaked me out. I thought there was something in my room, like, moving around. I'm like, what the heck? I had to take off my headphones. Oh. Size 28 feet. Yep. Yep. Oh. That's what I was looking for, though. Let's see over there. Why isn't that combined? How to look behind your 3 doors. Stop. No, this room definitely does not have 3 doors. Never lived that one down. Okay, so let's commit this. Adding mute action. And let's comment this up here. Your setup should be posted too. Yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool. So if developer showcase, let's go. The thing is, I only use my MacBook really, and my monitors. I'm not happy with it yet. I'm not happy with my setup. I don't know if it's ready. Like, I have one monitor that's like a different height. It's just no good. It's no good. Added in working action pill bar. This now includes the edit, settings, and mute actions. Next steps will be 1. Add add action for mute. Add settings view, or add actions for mute. Clean up action pill controller. It's messy AF. Messy. Messy AF. That would be pretty cool. But do people post like comments with their photos? I'd be down for that. That might be pretty cool. That's honestly not a bad idea. Messe AF code. Oh my god. Action pill controller. It's Messe AF, and then we also need to. What was the next thing we need to do? Holy but Jesus! What was that next thing? Oh, add settings view. Would be cool. And then I think we should be done with that, which means that we'll be at 7 days tomorrow. I'd say this will probably take another 2 streams to actually finish. Wowza. Man, this is gonna be tight. This might be the only thing we'll get out these 28 days. But it'll honestly be pretty fantastic. Everything will be so much cleaner. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna try it out. Ready? That's not a bad idea. Always good for exposure, right? Fridge detective. That's good. All right, folks, that is the end of the stream for today. Thank you all for coming by. Appreciate you being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for all the new follows and roars. Holy crap. Thank you for that tier 3 sub today, you kind person. You're awesome. Thank you again for all the support. And let's get ready for the raid, eh? Let's see who's on today. Make sure if you are a sub, grab that raid message. If you're not, don't worry. Grab the Twitch raid emote message. Let's see what we got here. Let's see who we got on the channel today. No way. That's hilarious. Let's see if we got some new programming streamers out there today. See if we got a new person that we can hit up today. Hey, leak code practice. Actually, might be pretty fun to watch. What's this timer though? Oh, 3 hours? If he's only going to be on for 13 minutes, no, that's no good. Elite. I eat elite. I eat elite. Might be time his challenges. That's also very true. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's give him some yeet leet yeet. Thank you all again for coming by, friends. Make sure you grab that raid message and make sure you show this man some love. Go build it. That's a cool name. Appreciate you all being here. Sorry again about the shortened schedule this week. And everything in general, but we'll have a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun tomorrow as well. Same time, same place. I hope to see you here. Yeah, the icon is so cute. I love it. Rip the bun. I really don't like this too much, you said. Ah. All right, folks. Appreciate every hour stream. Yo, Ready, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. And I hope you have a great travel trip, man. Maybe if you're around the area, we can meet up or something. But peace and love, friends. Show this man some love. Talk to you all very, very soon. Peace.